Hey, Corky here in Alabama. I want to do a video called Hitting a Sweet Spot. The last video I did on electric was about a lot in one spot, which I was talking about the key of A right here and this position. Okay. For improvisational rock solos, blues rock solos, there are going to be times during the solo when you're just going to be staying there. You know, staying in that one position if we're in A, which is where we're doing it in today. And you may not move very far from that, you know. And usually that's like the first pass of a solo. You might do 12 bars after the first verse, and you would stay kind of down here, you know. And so during the verses and all, you might be popping off a lick here and there to, you know, have conversation with the lead singer. But that first pass, you're probably going to be staying down low. Now, that, in A, that's your first. I mean, obviously, you could be down here. But a lot of times, country would be down there. So in blues, you might be up here, you know. They're right there. When the thing comes around the next time, see, the secret of guitar soloing is variety and surprising the audience. They already know what to expect. So when you do that first pass or that first 12 bar solo, and you're all right here, you know, with the you know, the real climax of this being, and maybe, you know, you might go there, okay? But you're kind of all in here. If you're in a major key, then you're probably right here. And then that might take you to what I call the second sweet spot, and that's here. There's an A note. Now, every guitar is a little bit different, but mostly on Stratocaster, the sweet spots for me are obviously here, in this position I showed you, and then when I get up here, you know, I might be right there. That's a second one. You know, I don't have much distortion on because I want you to be trying to play blues guitar by just overdriving the amplifier, not using a lot of pedals or distortion, like, you know, play, you know, clean but overdrive your amp, kind of the Derek Trucks approach, you know. So you can hear that. That's a sweet spot. To do an overstretch, you'd go up here and do this. You walk it down pentatonic. Or you might grab your third. Then you're walking back down into that first position. You know. If the thing really rocks, you know, and what we do is we have a bag of riffs that we will utilize, like phrases, kind of like jokes that you know that you can tell in certain places, and you get to a certain place and you know that joke would be good there. When you're in this first one, like I showed you in the last video, here's the thing that's real fat sounded. You can go. And then this, I showed you that right there. Good rock bands like the Black Crowes and others, you know, the guitar player will be, you know, and then you got these doubles. But especially like Rolling Stones, you know, would use that. In there. But then you walk, when you come around the second time, you move up into this second sweet spot. You might do some chicken picking. Like that. Let's see, 1, 2, and the third one would be going up here in A. We're in A, would be this one. And this is one of my favorites. Now, you don't want to go all the way up into the absolute if you're not, you know, if the thing's not building. You know, I've heard some of the guys that were in John Mayall talking about Clapton, and he said his solo would just continue to build, and that's real important. So when you get up in this one, which is here, and the further up the neck you're going, your frets are closer together, so you can play a little bit faster, and then also it has some tones that you don't get down here when you. So it would go like this, you know. And I might go. Now here I'm on the 14th fret, right? And here's your flatted third. And here's a double stop you can do up in this one. It's one of my very favorites. I call it a cry. So if I'm up in here, I might hit this cry. There's your blues scale. We're on basically the 12th fret to the 14th. Then you might go like, especially if the thing calms down, if it's a slow blues song, you know, to get up in these real delicate things. To get your overstretch, it'll be here. Doing a little pinch picking there. Right there, you know, in that, I do. And then your climax in this sweet spot would be, or here. Eric Clapton was really characterized by that one right there. See, I'm bending this B string and I'm not bending the E. I'm doing a tremolo. All right, now for our, I think, 4th sweet spot in A. If the thing keeps building, you know, and you might go down here and do a growl, you know, like. Walking on up. But this sweet spot is right here, and it's one of my favorites. I don't use it that much when I'm playing blues in A, but Clapton would definitely go there, and especially Crossroads. What distinguishes the Crossroads solo in the original Cream recording is his work right here. From 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17th fret. And he did a lot of this right here. You know, that double stop where he's bending that B string up and matching the tone of this. And what you are now is a complete octave above that first position. So, and I love this one. And then if you do the pull up, you're pulling plumb past the neck. If you go on up higher, you see what I'm doing there? I'm up here. I'm doing just what I did down here. I'm doing it a whole octave above. And then, of course, you know, he did things like, there was a name for that when Clapton did that, and it's not a very nice name, so I'm not going to quote it. But and you can do these things like, but I love too the triads. So these are sweet spots, at least on the Stratocaster. Now, the Gibson SG, which I played for a number of years, has got more. And if you recall, during Cream, Clapton was playing the SG a lot. But these are the ones on this, you know. Okay, Corky, hitting a sweet spot. See you.